Hi everyone, it's Gina Lee, and today is Tuesday, November 15th. I wanted to come to you today because I am feeling pretty good about myself. I'm getting closer to my surgery date of in Mexico, and I appreciate the comments that people have left as far as places they've gone before in Mexico. And so hopefully next month I have my surgery date. I should know by today or tomorrow. And it's 2 weeks of liquid diet. I don't even know if I could do 2 weeks of liquid diet. And then after surgery, even more. So I'm interested in hearing if any of you have had to do that and how was it for you. Now, the doctor here in the United States that I was going to go to in Arizona before my insurance decided to say, we don't cover bariatrics after 6 months of doctor visits and everything else I paid for. He doesn't do a liquid diet. So that was exciting to me because I knew I could just go in the day before surgery, not eat, and then that was it. They talked about a liver retractor, so it lifts your liver up when they're working on your stomach. And but the surgery, they say it helps the surgery if your liver shrinks. So that's why they do the liquid diet thing. So anyway, that makes me nervous, but I guess I have to do it, right? Anyway, I wanted to say thank you to all my subscribers. I'm excited to have even one. And, just get out there and let you know that we're all together in this. And it's exciting to see this community of people, mostly women, but I'd love to see men on here too, come together and share their stories because, why reinvent the wheel when if someone else has tried something and it works, might as well try it yourself. So I look forward to hearing all comments, and that's partly why I'm on here. It's not just my journey, it's your journey as well. And I look forward to anything that you might have to say that is important to help me, or maybe other people can help you with questions, either way. So it's been really great to see everyone else that I subscribe to go along their journey. And one thing I wanted to talk about today was the scale. I bought a scale. Actually, I think my boyfriend got it for me for Christmas when I was 17 or 18. Now, I know that sounds bad, but I wanted one. So he got me what I wanted. And ever since I got on that scale, I never stopped gaining, it seems like. I've yo-yoed up and down over the years since I was a teenager. And it seemed like the scale was a part of my problem. So about 2 years ago, I had all my stuff packed in storage because I was moving, my husband and I were moving, and then it ended up I moved back without my husband and all my stuff was left in storage. So the scale was as well. And it was one of the best, and kind of not so good, but one of the best things that ever happened to me because I stopped weighing myself. Now, on one hand, it was good because I stopped weighing myself. I didn't get on the scale every day and be frustrated and start my day off in a bad mood. But on the other hand, I did gain weight. But I know there's many of us out there, probably most of us, that can kind of tell when you're gaining weight. Your clothes feel tighter. You can actually feel extra weight on your body, many different reasons. So we kind of know when we're gaining weight. Maybe we don't recognize 1 or 2 pounds, maybe even 5, but we definitely know when we're going in the wrong direction. Even if you're not noticing it with your clothes, you can tell by the way you're eating. It's kind of, a pattern. And especially if you're my age, you've done it for many years, and you can definitely tell that the pattern is going to lead to a weight gain. So I bring up the scale because my fellow VSGer, BRIMO, she's 7 weeks out post-op, and she was talking about the scale, how she weighs every day. And I've done the same thing, and that is important to weigh, there's no doubt, because it is a measurement of how well you're doing. But I really believe that you can tell how well you're doing without the scale. But on the other hand, all of us here know that when we see someone come on YouTube, the first thing we want to do is say, how much have they lost? So without a scale, we wouldn't know that. Anyway, the point I'm making is the scale's not that important. It really isn't. It's really not important at all. How much we've lost really isn't important at all either. It really isn't important because what matters is how we feel. It's how our clothes feel, it's how we feel on the inside, it's how we think, it's our thought process that goes along with what we're doing on a day-to-day basis. but we're so conditioned to look at the scale and have that number determine how we're going to feel for the day. At least for me, that's for me. And I've done that for far too long. So for right now, I don't have a scale, but I am guessing I'll probably get one for after surgery. Since I'm having this done in Mexico, I won't be having a measurement of going back to the doctor on a regular basis. So I want to be able to see that I have lost. But I'm kind of torn because I want to weigh, but I know what will happen. I'll start getting in that habit again of weighing every day. And what happens for me, first thing I do, just like BRIMO, get on the scale right after I go to the bathroom, first thing in the morning without any clothes on, and see what the scale says. And she's lost every single week. She hasn't lost as much as she'd hoped for, but that's okay. And I totally, completely understand where she's coming from. But it's been a loss, and that's what's important. And how we feel is what matters. So I'd like to hear from you, see what you think about the scale, see if you've had any good results without weighing. And or wouldn't it be awesome if you didn't weigh for like 2 or 3 months, or if I didn't weigh for 2 or 3 months and got on the scale and saw a really huge loss? That would be awesome. I've never seen that. Now I've gone on the scale and seen a huge gain, but that's no fun. Anyway, I just wanted to put that out there for the day and say thank you for even watching this, because I don't know if what I have to say is important, but I'm documenting my journey and I hope to see my progress. And so have a great week, rest of the week, and I look forward to all your comments. So please leave them. Have a great day. Bye.